This video is entitled SQL Order Matters and goes along with Chapter 10 of the book Introduction to Database Systems Modeling and Administration. And I'm Dr. Reneau from Shawnee State University, and I'll be taking you through this video presentation on the order by clause found in SQL statements. So to add order to the output of an SQL statement, which by default can be in any order, how the database stores it, several other orders. If we want to specify an order of our record set, we have to add the order by clause to the end of our select statement. After we say order by, we define one or multiple columns or expressions that we would like to sort the data by. By default, the sort order is ascending from lowest to highest. Numeric columns will be sorted numerically. String columns, even fields containing a number, will be sorted left justified or alphabetically, unless your language right justifies, then it would be right justified. And date and time columns will be sorted in date order, because really deep inside the computer's brain or inside the database, the date is stored as a number, and so we sort it as a number, even though to us it looks like dates and times. Now, the sort order can be changed in descending order, and we'll see that in one of the upcoming slides. Here's an example from the veterinarian sample database where we say select all rows, all columns and rows, because we don't have a where clause, from the owner balance table, which contains the owner ID and their balance, order by balance. So the order is in ascending order by balance. It just happens to also be in ascending order by owner number, but especially in a more complex database with lots of data, that won't always be the case. We can also sort on multiple columns at once. So here in this example, I'm sorting by species ID, then by gender ID, and then by name. So you will see that all of the species IDCs come out, and then the Ds. So it's sorted that way, and then within the cats, the gender ID is sorted. And you can then also see that of the 3 neutered females, their names are in alphabetical order. So it sorts by this, and then the second column within the first column, and then the third column within the second column within the first column. So it really does a really nice job sorting on multiple columns, as you can see in the SQL statement. If we wanted a specific column to be sorted in descending order, we add the word DESC after the column or the expression name, and that would then be a descending column. So here we're asking for the animals with their name, species, and birth time from animal where death date is null. So this report is saying show us all of the living animals sorted by species descending by birthday. So show me the youngest first going into the oldest. So you can see above that the oldest cat is last because we have said descending in our SQL statement. Sometimes if you are working with data, doing some data analysis, data analytics, and other kinds of things, you might want to sort data in a completely and absolutely random way. And you can see in MySQL, Mariah, and Microsoft SQL Server, we can use the rand function, and the rand function returns a pseudo-random number. It's between 0 and 1, and then by saying order by random, it's going to shuffle things into an absolute pseudo-random or pretty close to random order. If you're using an SQLite database, the expression or the function is random, R-A-N-D-O-M, not rand, and random returns a 64-bit signed integer between, well, you see that range up there. So it does a similar thing, but instead of returning a decimal number between 0 and 1, random returns an integer in the 64-bit range, which also allows us to sort the order of this table, sort the order of the select statement in a random order. This concludes our video on adding order to an SQL statement. Really appreciate if you'd like this video, if you'd subscribe to this channel, and appreciate you for watching this video and hope to see you in future videos that I produce for information systems and information technology.